This is the town hall building that was built in 1876. Du Bois frequently attended meetings here as a teenager. According to many of his writings, this is where he learned about democracy. In one of his autobiographies, Du Bois tells the story of a slovenly townsman who regularly attended town hall meetings to protest the funding of education. The town people would listen to him, but would then vote for the funding of the education of the town's children anyway. He basically says that this is actually where he learned about democracy. And he actually references his experiences in the town hall meetings throughout his autobiography. In his autobiography, Du Bois wrote, "From early years, I attended the town meeting every spring, and in the upper room in that little red brick town hall, I listened to the citizens discuss things about which I knew and had opinions. I remember distinctly how furious I used to get at the stolid townfolk. Gradually, as I grew up, I began to see that this was the essence of democracy, listening to the other man's opinion and then voting your own, honestly and intelligently." I think it was very important that you have a 15, 16-year-old Du Bois actually attending town hall meetings in other places in the United States. Black people, not even teenagers, black people could not go to town hall meetings. They couldn't vote.
He chided the other African Americans in town for failing to stand up. Go to a town meeting, make your pitch, make yourselves known. Democracy has to be participatory. You can't just sit back and wait for things to happen.
He carried that ideal of democracy with him when he wrote about African Americans struggling to vote in the 1940s and 1950s, when he's the editor of The Crisis, which is the journal of the NAACP.
I was pretty radical in some things I said. I made a good many enemies. I was looking over some copies the other day and came across an incident where a prominent man who was trustee of Harvard College wrote to cancel his subscription. He said that to his horror, when he was in London in 1924, he found that we were picketing the Strand with placards concerning lynching in the United States, and he thought that was a very bad way of washing the dirty linen of our own country in a foreign land. And I read with great amusement the reply that I had made. I was going to wash that linen anywhere that I got soap and water.
He has this idea of democracy that if African Americans were just giving equal civil rights, then the world would be a better place. Du Bois's idea of democracy took shape in the town hall of Great Barrington. Despite living through Jim Crow, world wars, and the colonization of Africa and Asia, Du Bois never gave up on his belief in democracy and the equality of all human beings.